Hi everyone, right, my name's Anthony Cummins and welcome to this video. Sorry for the poor lighting, it is night time and I'm on a side light so you can't probably see me clearly. Right, ninja this, ninja that and ninja everything. How annoying is that idea? Right, there's a reason I'm making this video. I often get the question, Anthony, what are specific ninja tools? Anthony, what is ninja magic? Anthony, what is ninja this, ninja that, ninja everything? And I've made this video so I can basically send people a link and say, there you go, have a look at this video. So what's the problem with ninja everything? Okay, it's really problematic because people come up and say, I'm trying, how can I say this to you guys? Right, basically, everybody used to believe, before I came along, the public used to believe ninjas were out external. They had their own martial arts, they had their own this, their own that, and they lived here in a separate society, and the rest of Japan lived here, and they were in these misty mountains, and somebody went up the trail to the misty mountains and they hired the ninja, and the ninja came down the jonin, who spoke to the chunin, who spoke to the genin and gave the operative. That was all fake and all rubbish, and we now know that's all just myth. So what I'm trying to do with this video is tell you people that there is no separate ninja out there. There is just Japanese society. So when people say what is ninja magic, that's not the question. The question is what is Japanese magic? I remember reading a couple of books where people said, oh, you know, this magic spell from the Shonin Key is actually found in this book, so surely the Shonin Key is wrong because, you know, it's a normal spell from here. And it's like, yes, of course it is, it's just Japanese magic, but it's the intent in which it is used. So many of these spells are just Japanese folklore, Japanese folk magic, but the shinobi will pick out the ones for them. That's not because they're separate, like they don't have a separate thing. So for example, when a warrior, is going to put on armour, say, he has a different set of magic that he uses. And when he uses that magic, it's to stop arrows hitting him, or something like that, or, you know, something to give him good luck. But then, when he's doing some ninjutsu, he uses different magic to maybe make relationships better, or to, you know, give him positivity on his ninja mission. The point is that it isn't Japanese magic, ninja magic. It's Japanese magic, and pick that for that, that for that, that for that. It's the same as ninja tools. So people are like, what's a ninja tool? And you're like, well, a grappling hook. But you're like, well, fishermen use grappling hook, and, you know, normal ashigaru pull down walls with grappling hooks, and grappling hooks are used for lowering things. So it doesn't become a ninja tool. It becomes something used by the ninja, a Japanese tool used by the ninja. Now, Gabriel Rosa, I've seen a post from him recently and I fully agree with him. There are some specific ninja tools. So for example, breaking and entering is only used for breaking and entering ninjutsu. So Gabriel Rosa's right, like the stuff in the Bansen Shukai, the adjustable saws are made, but Fujibayashi specifically makes those for ninjas, and he says that. But that is not entirely true that it's only ninja, because it's also a tool of the Nusabito, which is the thief. So that means that actually it's not just a ninja tool, the thieves use them as well. But they're so close that you could say they're both used for infiltration. The only thing I've ever truly found that was 100% ninja, I think, was sleeping powder. Whether it works or doesn't work is yet to be tried. But I can't imagine any other usage in Japan, or I've not seen it anywhere else, for sleeping powder. I've seen waking powder, staying awake, keeping, you know, your eyes awake, but that is used for anything, like people who've just got to do long journeys, or people who've got to stay up all night. But of course ninja use it as well. So we've got tools, we've got magic, so let me put it in this context. Like, just because it's in a ninja scroll doesn't make it ninjutsu. And just because it's not in a ninja scroll doesn't mean ninjas didn't use it. So for example, shuriken. You will hear me harp on that shuriken are not a ninja tool. But that doesn't mean they didn't exist in Japan and ninja didn't use them. Absolutely they could use them. So this is where people get me wrong. Ninja did not invent a tool called the shuriken, which they used in secret and only they used, and it was a ninja tool. It's just not right. There are shuriken invented in Japan, and used in Japan, that are used by different schools for different reasons, and ninja may or may not have used them. There's just a distinct lack of evidence for them being used by ninja. There's only one manual to date that has a ninja tool in a shuriken in it. So it's the same as bowls. They very rarely mention a bowl or chopsticks or door frames or door handles, if you like, when you open the sliding door. Sandals, sandals are not ninjas, but they're in ninja manuals, so you don't think, oh, the ninja sandal. It just talks about sandals. So people need to come away from this idea that it's ninja. It's not ninja. What it is it's emerging. It's Japanese and it's used by ninja. So sandals are used by ninja, correct? But sometimes they make them silent, which would become a ninja thing, but it's still a Japanese sandal, which has been changed to make it sort of better for ninjas to use. So it's a modified Japanese thing with the intent of ninja on it. So let me put it this way, you're a warrior, yeah? Let's forget whether you're Ashigaru or samurai. You're retained by a lord. You might be Ashigaru, you might be samurai. It doesn't matter. You're being paid as a warrior. You've got all the time in the world to train. That's your job. You may have to do some castle duties. Now, along your training at some point, somebody said to you, you're pretty good at, the type of things we think are required for ninjutsu. Would you like to study ninjutsu? Or it might be that your family has studied ninjutsu for generations and you're serving the Lord and that's what you do, you study as a ninja. But it still means that you're a Japanese person. You're a medieval person. You're alive in the warring periods. You live in a village, a city, a town. Each one was different, but you still have a next door neighbour. You still maybe live in a compound with your extended family. You might live in barracks in a castle. The point is you can walk to the end of the street and go to the shop. Or, you may live in the mountains in a village where somebody is, catching fish and producing fish for you and you're paying for the fish, or they don't. Whatever the social system is, you exist inside of that social system. But in secret, you may or may not tell people, or people may or may not know, you're training as a ninja, which means, you're knowing how to use that grapple, which is sometimes used in fishing, sometimes used, boat to boat, but you're learning how to climb with it. There are sandals, but you're learning how to make them silent. Ladders, people use ladders in construction, but you're learning how to silence the ends of them to get over walls, because you're a ninja. But above all, you're Japanese. So, you've got to remember that a ninja is a Japanese warrior inside of a Japanese system. He may be samurai, he may be Ashigaru, he may have one foot in the Chugen class. It depends on the time, it depends on the situation. But he doesn't have a list of ninja spells, a list of ninja tools, a list of ninja that. He has a list of everything that is best adapted for ninjutsu. Some of them might be almost only used by the ninja, but they're such a small amount. The rest of it is used by most people and maybe secret for different reasons. Like Natori sensei talks about you making marriages better or relationships better with paper. Now, that might be used by, somebody dealing with marriage counselling, or a local person who puts together arranged marriages. It may be used for that magic, but it's also used in ninjutsu because you need some people to get together, or you need to separate some people. So you see, the intent is what is behind ninjutsu. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. My name is Anthony Cummins. If you're interested in what I'm talking about, basically, click subscribe and see the website at the end of this video and go along and see what we do. There's so much to be done in ninjutsu. We've got decades ahead of us of research, but we've come so far in the last decade. We've come from that silly image of the ninja all the way to a much more sophisticated idea, and we're going to push it further and further. Right, guys, see you next time.